In the thick fog of Ireland's forests, when night falls, if someone hears the sound of sobbing echoing through the stillness, they should brace themselves, because no one has ever seen that entity clearly, and no one can stop it. All people know is, wherever it passes, someone will die. Is it a wandering, restless soul, or is it an omen of an ancient curse from the other side? The Irish have a name for it, whispered across centuries: Banshee. The name Banshee comes from the old Irish term bean, meaning woman of the fairy mound, referring to spirits tied to the other world and sacred mounds, places the Celts believed were gateways between life and death. The Banshee is often described in many forms, sometimes as a young woman with long tangled hair draped in a flowing white cloak gliding through the mist. Other times as a frail old woman, hair grey as ash, her eyes red from weeping too long. She has no fixed shape, because she is not human, nor truly ghost, but the embodiment of an omen. It's said that whenever a member of an old Irish bloodline is about to die, the Banshee will appear and let out a heart-wrenching cry. Not everyone can hear it. Some hear her wailing outside their window. Some dream of her brushing her hair with a silver comb. Others just feel a chill crawl over them, and know someone won't live to see the morning. There are many legends about the Banshee, but the most terrifying is the story that took place in a small village named Doolin, perched near the cliffs of Maher, where wind howls year-round and ancient graves scatter the forest floor. In the autumn of 1982, in the coastal village of Doolin, the O'Brien family, a lineage long rooted in that land, was busy preparing for the wedding of the eldest son Aidan. The whole village rejoiced. Instruments were set up, beer and wine flowed, the elderly shared stories, children ran laughing through the streets. But the night before the wedding, Aidan's grandmother, a woman seasoned by life, quietly withdrew to her room and said, "I've heard it." No one paid attention. They thought she was senile until midnight, when the last guests had left. A cry rang out from the woods behind the house. It wasn't like any voice from the village. It wasn't an animal. It was long, dragging, trembling, filled with despair. Aidan and a few friends took flashlights and stepped into the night to investigate. The wind picked up. The further they walked into the woods, the clearer the sound became. It was no longer crying. It was wailing, as if a soul was being torn apart, bit by bit. And then they saw her. Sitting on a moss-covered tombstone of a long-forgotten grave was a woman, brushing her hair with a silver comb. Her hair flowed down to the ground. Her cloak fluttered wildly, though there was no wind. She didn't turn round. She didn't speak. She simply sat there, silently crying. Aidan collapsed, his eyes wide open. He didn't scream. He didn't move. His friends had to carry him back. The next morning, Aidan never woke up. Doctors found no cause, no illness, no injury, just his heart stopped. During the funeral, Aidan's grandmother said just one thing: "I told you, it came." Since that day, Doolin was never the same. Everyone feared the sound of crying in the night. People began to believe. No, they knew that Banshee was real, and she was still passing through the forests, the old houses, the quiet roads, foretelling the death of someone yet to be taken. But there's something strange. The Banshee never kills. She never touches anyone, never speaks, never curses, never acts. All she does is weep. And that is what chills people to their core. Because if death is inevitable, then the pain of knowing it's coming is the most haunting thing of all. And yet, what makes hundreds of people, from different places and times, all hear the same chilling sound? Is it collective hallucination, a whispered hoax, or something science still can't reach? Though many scientific theories have been proposed, from auditory hallucinations to psychological suggestion to sudden death syndrome, none can fully explain why this fear feels so real and so shared. A cry that does not belong to this world, an echo from the boundary between life and death. And once you've heard it, there is no turning back. But the Banshee is only one of the many mysterious entities humanity has ever spoken of. Some don't cry before death. They arrive in silence. and leave with a soul. Some don't come with sorrow, but bring with them centuries of hidden rage, and some step out from ancient myth, only to be seen again in the heart of modern cities. If you want to keep exploring the characters, creatures, and forces that exist beyond human understanding, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel, because the stories we've heard are just the tip of the darkness.